What do you get when you cross a flower with a dinosaur? A Stemgosaurus. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, everyone. They're getting so much worse. Oh. Welcome in, my friends. Happy to have you here. Those of you who are still here after that joke, thank you for joining me tonight. Lucent Jelly is first in chat. Thank you for the palms in advance. We'll see whether or not I deserve them tonight. And Itarama, thank you for the positivity, Itty. Indeed, that was a new Sparrow song. The music that you heard at the beginning, that was put together by Sparrow last night. He was inspired by Vector Man. You might recognize some of that music from Stage 3 of Vector Man last night. Sparrow put together his he called it his 95 remix, and it's appropriately titled, and I like it quite a bit. If you want to check out Sparrow's music, you can use that link right there to support our friend Mile Hyrule. Welcome in. Thank you for the bits, Mile Hyrule. Thank you for the 100 bits. It's great to see you, and thank you for that. I hope you've been well. I wish I could come by more often. Work has me burnt out. I get that, and unfortunately I stream very late, so I know it's not always super convenient. But it's great when you can join us. The more the merrier when you're suffering through the kinds of games I play sometimes. So victories. I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm hoping for at least one victory tonight, one major victory. I'd really like to finish Scooby Doo, so that's our first priority. I think there are 3 chapters left. I'm kind of hoping the developers ran out of steam, and the ending chapters are shorter than the earlier chapters, because I'm running out of steam for this game. It looks like one of those games. It sure is. Sadly, I think this is the best Scooby-Doo game that we've played so far. And it's, you can say it with me, everybody. This game is aggressively dull. I'm trying to see if I can describe this game as aggressively dull. If I could use that phrase 1,000 times before the playthrough ends, and I'm just a few away. Remember the GameCube one being alright? So I don't actually own any of them on the GameCube, but I do have one on the original Xbox that may also... It may be a port of the GameCube one you're thinking of. But we shall see. We're not quite ready for that one yet. But Scooby-Doo tonight, I'd like to finish it, and then after Scooby-Doo, we're going to play some more Pikmin 2. Not going to finish Pikmin 2. There's still a ton of work left to do in Pikmin 2, but every treasure is a victory in that game. Every treasure is precious. The overall, the Scooby-Doo games haven't really been terrible. Like, they haven't been unplayably bad. This Cyber Chase on the GBA was pretty terrible, but they're not without their redeeming qualities. It's just, for the most part, like this, they all have major flaws. The SNES and the N64 ones that we've played, the adventure game stuff is okay. It's really simplistic and straightforward, but it's okay. But the platforming and the sort of mini games in the N64 one, brutal. I have not. I did not pick up that game for Switch. I don't know how to say that game. Is it Live Alive, Live a Live, Live Alive, Live a Live? I don't even know how it's supposed to be pronounced. What a glowing Frownie seal of approval. My review, not terrible. That's the best a lot of the games I play manage. All right, let's jump back in. We can begin the process of walking around the tremendously oversized maps. So I'm really hoping that Scooby was good at his own game and that Chapter 9 was the end. I'm really hoping Scooby made it to the end, because that means we're not far away. Okay, I can't count. I thought we were missing 2 party members. We're just missing Fred. We don't even need Fred. Daphne makes Fred obsolete. Getting a lot of early health items. I appreciate the help, Ma Hyrule. That still only narrows it down a little bit, though. There you go. You say live alive? I think that probably sounds the best. But no, I didn't pick that one up. That's an RPG type game, though, right? Not too bad. You like it? I think the next things I want to play on the Switch, I think, are Horus and Dark Souls. I'm kind of leaning toward playing those the next time I fire the Switch up. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while yet. Yeah, Horus, it's Horace. It's like, it's an indie game. Kind of a 2D indie game. Itarama's a big fan of it, and I think the world record holder for the speedrun. We'd love to see you play Dark Souls, so it's not going to happen until at least we finish up this current sort of jankathon, so I'm thinking probably not until September. But hopefully not too much further out than that, because those are both games that I really kind of want to get to. Excuse me one moment, my coffee has arrived. All right, sorry about that. I've got some coffee now. Fresh, hot coffee and some cheese to nibble on. So thank you for that, Jelly. Just want to set a paper towel under my mug so I don't splash coffee everywhere. And no, Mile High Roll. I haven't played either of those games before. No, I've never played Dark Souls, never played Horus. I'm excited for both of them. Dark Souls is something I've had it for a long time. I've got the Switch version, which is probably not the best way to play it, but it's what I've got access to. But it's one of those things. I kind of think I'll love it, but I'm also I don't know. I've sort of been saving it for the right time. Dark Souls can be soul-crushing. Those are my favorite types of games, right? Red. How do you take your coffee? I just have it just plain black. I don't add anything to it. And I like a really dark roast. My sort of my go-to lately has been Folgers Black Silk, but really anything that's like a really dark roast, I'm happy with. That monster is upsetting me. A couple other things I've got to play on the Switch are the arcade versions of Contra and Super C. I've got ports of the arcade. The Contra collection has a port of the arcade version of each of those, so that's another thing to play on the Switch. I mean, I have a lot of stuff to play on the Switch, but I mean, you can't make time for everything. Same. Put a bit of honey in yours. I've never tried honey in coffee. That's probably pretty good. I do put honey in my tea. I like tea with honey and lemon in it. Green. Oh, green is already solved. We didn't have to do anything. The puzzle began solved. Was I even damaging this enemy? It didn't look like it. Oh, it's Fred. Fred, where have you been? Like, here's your ice pack. It's a little melted. We found that ice pack, like, what, 2 levels ago? I am okay, thank you. I'm so glad you're safe, Freddy. I was worried about you. But I am okay, thank you. I think he's under a spell. Are you sure, Fred? You're acting really strange. Yes, I am okay, thank you. Like, now that we found Fred, can we leave this creepy place and go home? Rah, creepy. No, guys, we can't. Mondavirius rehired us, and we've got to finish what we started. We need to talk to the Voodoo Maestro and find those other idols. Idol of Earth. Alright, Fred's on the team now. Allegedly. Let's see. Well, we can still use him to punch monsters, so... That's good enough for me. Fred seems to be doing fine. Ah! It's always hard to decide whether or not it's better to fight the monsters to get the items and risk losing health, or because if we don't lose health, we don't need the item. So it's kind of like the better job we did at collecting the item, the less necessary it is. So what was the point? Uh-oh. Puny human, bow down before me. That's not the right punctuation for that sentence. Stupid kids, you can't defeat evil. It said that Daphne had made Fred obsolete, but I need to walk that back a little bit because they seem pretty much equally paired at combat. I thought Daphne had an advantage because of her kick. You think that she should have a longer range, but in practice, I feel like Fred is doing at least as good. I'm letting my health get frighteningly low. Now see, that went great. It's the thrill a minute with this game, right? Just inching along through the dungeon, fighting a monster every few steps for like 12 minutes. Green. Voodoo Maestro. How is the monster hunting going? We found the Idol of Water and despelled Mondavarius, but we still need to find the other two idols. Can you help us to decipher the scroll? I can try. It says here that the Idol of Earth is hidden inside a large tribal monster statue. Earth for Earth. I think we should head back to the hotel and try to figure out what's going on. It's not safe here with all these monsters. Yes, that would be okay, thank you. Yeah, Velma, let's head back. Fred seems like he could use a break. Find statue info for Mondavarius. Back to the hotel. Oh, well, we can go through there. It's like a very bad Diablo. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of Diablo comparisons. I haven't ever played any of the Diablo games. I guess it's kind of reminding me of Gauntlet Legends, though. Kind of a terrible Gauntlet Legends. These monsters didn't seem very interested in fighting me. I approve of that. I wish there was a way to swap characters on the fly. I didn't have to go through the menus every time. Orange. That doesn't work. I think I've kind of pointlessly backtracked. I thought I was moving further. I didn't know I was going around in a circle. I knew that door that was right next to the Voodoo Maestro. I knew that door had to be the way to make progress, but you know, I wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything. And turns out all we would have missed was wasting a lot of time. I don't know how to get over there to that Scooby snack. Alright, here we are. Do you know where we could find a large statue? There are a lot of large statues around. I can identify it for you, but I'll need a better description. Nope. Have you gotten rid of the monsters yet? I mean, there's a large statue in the entrance to the hotel. My ghostly tribe will help you whenever you need it. Mondavarius rehired everyone and even added a spooky bonus for ghost hauntings and tribal monster spells. Now, if only business were better. There are friendly ghosts now. Yeah, there are. So we got far enough along in the story, the ghosts became our friends. We're no longer concerned about ghosts, now we're concerned about monsters. See, the welcome statue here has got to be it. Our all-you-can-eat Polynesian buffet is to die for. Special discounts available for weddings and reunions. Join the Spooky Island Treasure Token Hunt. Inquire within. Absolutely positively no refunds at any time. Oh, I missed that one. Something about style? He's not going to say it again. Green. I don't like to add any, I don't add any sugar or cream to my coffee or anything like that. But I do like to have my coffee with something sweet. Like a little bowl of fresh fruit, or like tonight I've got some little pieces of cheese, and it's a rather sweet cheese. Talk to Brad. This story just gets better and better. I wasn't very thorough over here in this area. Ah, there's monsters in the hotel. I was not expecting that. Blue. Okay, inventory is full. That means probably a good idea to get our characters fed. Powered back up. Can I attack this monster through the wall? Oh, I can. Well, speaking of cheese. Goo seems to be the only one around here with a handle on that whole monster situation. Alright, well, we know who to find. This unlock yet? Nope. let's go down here first. Never mind. My cats are chasing each other up and down the hallway up there. I can hear every time they pass overhead. Same info. Green. Run. This is great. The ghosts are giving me tips on how to make super duper spooky snacks. You'll just flip over the new and improved spooky snacks. We're looking for a large tribal monster statue. Have you seen anything like that? A tribal monster statue usually looks like an animal and has big fangs. Blue. Okay, back to Mondavarius we go. I think we'll take the long way around. Looks like our pockets are full. Mondavarius rehired everyone. Looks like everything is going to be okay. Don't pester me, I'm working. Save ourselves some trouble later by clearing out monsters now, ideally. I can't get out of the menu. Blue. keep forgetting to change characters. Oops. Oh, come on. Bad job, Fred. That was awful. Green. A reasonably quick solve there. Mr. Mondavarius, that statue we're looking for looks like an animal with fangs. Yes, I have a statue like that. I found it deep inside the caverns and brought it up to the hotel. It's the welcome statue in the lobby. I called that like 4 hours ago. Pretty easy. It's the only statue in the game, right? I'm a tough nut, hard to crack, and I'm bursting with surprises. We need to bust open the statue. Fred, can you help? That's okay, thank you. He's still out of it. We'll have to find something to bust it open. Who would have something like that? Old Man Smithers. He's got all the tools. Find the sledgehammer. Well, we last saw Old Man Smithers all the way over here on the far side of the pool, but who knows? He could be anywhere now. Hey. Do you have anything we can borrow to break open a statue? Well, I have a sledgehammer, but I left it in the electrical room. Hey, what's wrong with your friend? I'm okay, thank you. Come on, Fred, try to keep up. Electrical room. We have to find another ghoul. We already have a ghoul pass. We bought one from Dead Mike. Don't pester me. I'm working. Are you going to buy something or not? We need to get into the electrical room. Well, I could sell you a ghoul pass. That'll get you in there. Yep. That's obnoxious that it would make us look for an item we already owned. Ah, there's a monster hiding behind the scenery. That was a waste. That wasn't what I meant to do either. Or what I needed to do, rather. There we go. Yellow. Oh. I'm okay, thank you. Yes, we know. Okay, thank you. Missed a little bit of the dialogue there. And that's a shame, since everything in this game is so very well written. You dare to disturb me? Oh, we have to fight. Alright, Fred, do your thing. I'm running out of health items. Hey, like, can anybody tell me why the ghosts are attacking us? I thought they were friendly. Raggy? That's strange. The ghosts seem to be aligned with the monsters. The Voodoo Maestro must be under a spell. He's the only one who can control the ghosts. I'm okay, thank you. Quiet, Fred. Scooby, it's up to you. Take the Idol of Earth. You'll have to dispel the Voodoo Maestro and defeat the monster. You can do it, Scooby. Gulp. Too bad that wasn't a chapter finale. How is Scooby supposed to defeat a monster? Scooby doesn't have any combat abilities. This has the potential to go very, very poorly. The holder of the idol of earth may pass. That's me. Yeah, Scooby can make them spin, can make the enemy spin to run away from them, but that's all he can do. I didn't actually know he could make them spin. I just knew he could run away. But I do remember the game telling me something about that. Now that I hit one of those sort of, oh, now that I think about it, kind of things. That was explained to us earlier, kind of. Well, why is every character's walking speed in this game glacial? Found a switch, which does something. The switch opens the ancient doorway to the pedestal of the earth. When the switch is thrown, the door will open, but only for 30 seconds. I see. I think I'm gonna fail this first time. All right. Well, it looks at least it looks like I was heading in the right direction. We've waited years for this. Learn the optimal path. I think you can essentially soft lock the game by failing this enough. Rescue the Voodoo Maestro. Help the Voodoo Maestro. What happened? You were under a tribal monster spell. Good job, Scooby. You did it. It wasn't easy. It was okay. Thanks for saving me, but you still need to find that last idol. The Master Monster Mind can only be defeated when you have all 3 idols. And that guy, the tall guy with the blonde hair, he's definitely under a spell. They'll never defeat us now. I've got the idols. and you'll never get them back. I will hide them once more, but this time you will never find them. This game is irritating. Thank you. Chapter 8. I'm not even happy about being done with a chapter, since I'm just going to have to repeat a ton of busy work. Recapture Earth, Water, and Fire idols. This is absolutely terrible. I couldn't agree more. Fred's under a tribal monster spell, and he's taken all the idols. What are we going to do? We'll figure something out. We always do. We just need to find the idols, free Fred from his spell, defeat the master monster mind, and save the world. Like, is that all? Thanks, Velma. I feel a lot better. Sounds impossible. Come on, guys. Nothing is impossible. Let's save the world. I'm very sad. As we remember the Chapter 9 save file, all we can do is hope Chapter 9 is the credits. I could not agree more, Itty. I don't know nothing about a fire idol, but I did see some kind of crazy fire down one of these passages. Thank you for narrowing it down. It just hurts. It just hurts to feel like we're making progress, and then to have everything taken away like that. It's like... Imagine if you're playing Ocarina of Time, right? And you get the 3 spiritual stones, and you get to the Temple of Time with them, and then Ganon shows up, and he says, "Ha ha ha, you thought you'd won, but really, I have used my magic to send the spiritual stones back to the dungeons where you collected them, and now you'll have to go get them again." Like, that would be so annoying, and that's basically what the game just did to us. It took away all the items we'd won and hid them in the same place that we just crawled through. This monster uprising is the story of a lifetime. The Spook Times will give me the pick of all the stories now. I'm so happy for you. It would have been one thing if he stole all of our idols and then ran off to a different, map in a different part of the game, right? So at least we'd be exploring somewhere new. But no, it's the same items scattered in the same cave system. You basically described the gameplay of Skyward Sword. Oh no. I've always heard that Skyward Sword is pretty bad. I haven't played it myself, but people in general don't seem to have a whole lot of good things to say about it. I've always heard the Commodore 64 is bad. You've heard nothing but lies, Buddha Fingers. Welcome to the stream and happy Thursday. You've come in after a great calamity. Oh, Castlevania 64. You've heard nothing but lies, Buddha Fingers. Castlevania 64 is magical. It's wonderful. I gladly play it every day. There's a chance I could play Skyward Sword and really love it. But I think that those chances are pretty slim. Because I know one of the things that people hate about it is that it's very talky. And hey, we found an idol. Nice. Here's the idol of Earth. Fred sure didn't do a very good job of hiding it. I guess that's not surprising. Oh, rip Fred. Oh, but if Skyward Sword is so talky that it annoys normal people into not liking it very much, then I doubt it has a chance of surviving my ire. I mean Skyward Sword. I'm not sure if I said Skyward Sword or Castlevania 64. I was talking about Skyward Sword, but I was looking at the words Castlevania 64 in the chat when I said it, and I don't know which words came out of my mouth. But I think everybody understands. Run. I can't engage the monsters in combat because I don't have enough health items to make up for the health that is like the mandatory health drain that comes with combat. Unfortunately, this dreadfully slow game has just become much slower. Since I can't fight, I've got to sneak everywhere. Oh, a ghost. Vanishing Velma. Oh. See, every time I don't say the color that I'm supposed to be focused on out loud, I line up the wrong color. Some honeymoon, huh? No. We'll just explore more in this direction first. Please be locked. This door is sealed by a mysterious force and needs all 3 idols to open. That's great. We can probably find the idols of water and earth on our own, but we need your help in finding the idol of fire. Let me see the scroll. It says here that the idol of fire is hidden inside a fire. Fire for fire, I should have known. Like, come on, Velma. Even I could have figured that one out. Okay, we've heard the legends of that fire. I've yet to see it anywhere, though. No, I thought maybe his back was turned, so I would be okay. Run. I hope the game forgets that enemy is supposed to be chasing me and despawns him while we do the puzzle. I don't think that's very likely. My wish did not come true. I'm never gonna get another chance to sneak. Gee, the monsters are getting more and more feisty. I wish that the enemies had. I wish their memories were shorter. I wish I could start to sneak after they spotted me and they would forget I existed. This game is so annoying. I'm not sure that I'm not sure I combed all the way to the walls very accurately. Nope, this is really just a gigantic dead end. There was a gigantic skull, though. Yeah, we see they're, unfortunately, those are just, they're they're actually a pretty common decoration. I could probably stand to do a bit of combat at this point. I have grabbed a few items. I'll do a little bit of fighting. Ooh. Mojo? Mojo! Look, it's the Idol of Water. Like, Fred never was very good at hiding things. I remember being told about being able to fire ghostly orbs before, but it's never been possible. Boat Ladder, welcome in. Happy Thursday/Friday. We just had a ton of progress deleted. I didn't lose any progress in the game. Like, I didn't die or anything. It's just that the game is designed to take your progress away. To make you sad, and it worked. I'm very sad. There's a story beat at the beginning of this level that undoes everything you did on the previous 2 levels. Speaking of boats, I'm going on a boat tomorrow. Are you going fishing? Are you going on a trip? I don't think I've been on a boat. Oh, no, that's not true. I went on a boat. I was going to say I don't think I've been on a boat for more than a decade. But that's not true. I was on a boat a couple years ago. I don't ride boats very often. Just going to cruise the river? Right on. Jelly's grandfather has a boat, and he took us for a little trip on his boat a couple years ago. And before that, it would have been in Thailand. Would have been the last time I was on a boat. We took a river cruise when we were there, and also we went to a they have like a floating market where you ride around from shop to shop on boats. I think this is the correct way to go. But there's so many monsters. I just want to run from everything. Save me, Brad. Does our map work down here? It does. I could have been using a map this whole time. Doesn't really help a whole lot because none of the stuff we need is marked on the map. It's just a big empty map. I've probably actually been on a boat less than 5 times in my life. Yeah, maybe not less than 5. Definitely less than 10 though. And always in lakes and rivers, never on the ocean. I think I'd be pretty nervous to sail on the ocean. If I'm within sight of land, I can tell myself the comforting lie that if anything bad happens, I could always swim back to land. It'd be hard to convince myself of that lie on the ocean. The ocean seems pretty scary. You still haven't found the Idol of Fire. You must hurry. No, that door is locked. But I think the other one will be open now. Where was the other door? Please open. I don't think I've been this direction yet. Oh, my sneak worked perfectly. I think this is fine. I don't think we've been up here yet, so this is probably where the fire is. I saw a fox in my backyard. Either this morning or yesterday morning. It was after the stream. It was kind of cool. I haven't actually seen a fox before. In the yard, that is. We get various critters from time to time. Turtles and deer and rabbits, but a fox was unique. We also get these great big birds that look like aliens. They look like those bird people from Twilight Princess. They're some kind of weird crane. The first time I saw one walking around in the backyard, I thought, well, it's happened. I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind. I'm hallucinating monsters. Blue heron. I don't think so. I think it's called a something crane, but I don't remember what the proper name of it was. I did look it up and find what I think it was at one point, but it's been about a year since I've seen one. It's a lot of fun because I've spent like I grew up surrounded by the Kentucky cornfields and woods and stuff like that, but I've spent most of my adult life living in big cities until the past couple years, and so it's still very novel to me for me to see to be able to see wildlife wandering around in my yard every now and then. I think part of why it doesn't wear off also is because the winter's so long up here that the sort of the window for when we can see these kind of creatures is still kind of narrow too. So it retains some novelty for me. Extinguish magical fire. Look, a fire. And a spooky one at that. Let me take a closer look. I can see the idol, but it seems to be surrounded by a mystical flame. Like, the only flame I want to see is a flame-broiled burger with marshmallow and anchovy sprinkles. Rah, I'm hungry. Hang in there, guys. We're almost at the end of this mystery. Are we really? Now we gotta go all the way back and talk to someone who'll tell us how to get rid of the mystical fire, and he'll say, "Oh, you need X item. Go talk to Brad the reporter." And I'll go to Brad and he'll say, "Oh, I did have it, but now I gave it to this other person. Go talk to them." And we'll just wander back and forth across the whole cave again. You know, if you're thinking about making a video game purchase, and the only aspect that you care about is how much time you'll spend playing the game, then I think you'll definitely get your money's worth out of this one. You have to not care about the quality of how that time is spent at all. If you care even in the very slightest amount about the quality, then it'll be time wasted, but it'll be money wasted. But if you're just like, you know what, I just want a game, it just has to last a long time, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, you'll get your money's worth out of this one. We need your help. We found the Idol of Fire, but it's being protected by a mystical flame. I think I can help you, but I'll need a few things. Give me a bottle of spring water, a tray of ice cubes, and a box of baking soda. Okay, but you better get this one right. Like, how do we know you're not going to conjure up some creepy spellcasting tiki figurines or something? Remember what happened last time? Hey, who's the master of the tribal arts here, me or you? That ghost ritual thing was a fluke? We better head back to the hotel. I've unlocked the door for you. Oh, thank you. Find 3 extinguish items. Now we have to go walk around the entire hotel. Why is this game like this? Red. I can't believe I've been playing this for almost 2 hours already. I just looked at the stream timer. We're at 1 hour and 41 minutes. Where did all the time go? I guess I am having fun. Time is flying. That's a monster. I thought it was Bondavarius. Our inventory's full, so we need to heal up our characters. We can grab some fresh items. It's probably good for now. Like, so far as, like, an adventure game goes, like, the game actually has the right idea, right? Like, you need to extinguish a fire, so you need to go collect these items that let you do it. But the thing is, like, all of the items, like, every level that has a puzzle where it's collect these items to solve the puzzle, like, they're always just randomly scattered somewhere in the same environment. And they're always just generic squares with exclamation points or question marks on them, so they're not really fun to collect. And like, it's like playing a one-screen point-and-click adventure in a way. A point-and-click adventure that only has one screen and it lasts for 10 hours. I didn't see that monster until it was almost too late. Alright, inventory is full. I love that we can attack the enemies through the walls and they cannot attack us. Is it fair? No. Do I care? No. I guess they aren't real ghosts, but the Scooby team must be. What a twist ending. Welcome in, Mercenary Cobra. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Locked door. Locked door. I miss a lot of those dual input, and maybe I'm just bad, but I'm also wondering if it's an effect of the adapter that it's difficult for it to handle simultaneous inputs. I'll need to try playing a good game at some point to see if it's me or the hardware of the game that makes those simultaneous inputs so difficult. Could be any of us. That 80 tokens? My goodness. The roundhouse kick is definitely the best way to do things. You sure that isn't Chun-Li? Hey, there's our baking soda. Best of used before May 1985. That baking soda is roughly the same age as me. Just says best if used by. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't say it. Yeah, yeah. That's not an expiration date. It's a best by date. It can be safely ignored. We're actually going to use it to put out a fire, so I'm sure it doesn't lose its capacity for that. Hey, Zen Sean. Is this Scooby Doo the movie, the game? It sure is. Yeah, this is based on the live action film. I know I've seen the film, but I don't remember it really well enough to evaluate how faithful an adaptation this game is. Watching the film cannot possibly be as painful of an experience as playing this game is, though. So if you must subject yourself to some interpretation of the live action Scooby Doo, the game is not your friend. I think the movie might be just as bad. Scooby snacks indeed. You see, I always thought that they were called Scooby snacks because they were snacks for Scooby. Like, I assumed that the gang was always just giving him generic dog treats, and they were calling them Scooby snacks just to be cute. But then in some iterations of Scooby Doo, it seems like the snacks are actually branded after Scooby's likeness. So it's very odd. That seems very odd. I mean, when the gang show up to, like, solve a mystery, I don't get the sense from the way that they're greeted that they are famous enough to warrant Scooby having his own product line. Movie's written by the guy who did Guardians of the Galaxy. I know people have really loved Guardians of the Galaxy. I only made it about halfway through that movie. I tried to give it a watch, but I was just like, I don't know. It was so busy, I just zoned out. Stars former WWE writer Freddie Prinze Jr. To be fair, him and Shaggy would eat anything. Exactly, anything could be a Scooby snack. Scooby even survived eating a full chocolate cake with no consequences. It really, press the buttons like you mean it in this game. Oh no! I immediately failed right at the very end. I can't believe it. Immediately at the end. I suddenly failed right at the very end. I can't believe that. I wasn't pushing the buttons like I meant it. I don't see how one button press gets me 2 failures sometimes. I'm not gonna press the buttons like I mean it anymore. I never thought we'd find this ice tray. Okay, one more. You might be right, Mercenary Cobra. That doesn't quite... I don't think that quite lines up with what I see on the screen, though. It's hard to describe. I feel like when one of the buttons hits and I press Like, I'll press the wrong, even say, assuming I press the wrong button, which I often do, like right there. I understand why I'm getting the one that's connected wrong, but I don't understand why the one after that is also turning red from only one press. But who knows? Maybe you're right. And I just don't, and my brain is just too small to process it. Benjamin MCP0. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. And I really appreciate that follow, my friend. I guess it's probably because I'm holding the button too long. So even though I'm only holding it for one input, because I don't release it quickly enough, it moves on to the next thing. Maybe that's what we're getting at. Hello there, cows. Welcome in. Still in Scooby Doo land, yeah. Unfortunately, you've arrived too early, and you still have to endure some of this with us now. Welcome in, my friend. I thought for sure I was so late that you'd be in Pigment already. We thought the same thing. Oh, if only. I wish I was in Pikmin. I'm in Chapter 8. I'm still in Chapter 8 of Scooby. I think we're kind of all hoping that Chapter 9 is just the credit roll. But, I have this, sinking feeling that that's not going to be the case. You deny the power of Velma's legs. I wish I could make use of Velma's leg power. Unfortunately, they didn't give her a kick ability. Good luck, have fun, thank you. I appreciate the wishes of good luck, especially. I think the ship sailed on the have fun part a long time ago. Like, here's the water. Let get this stuff to the voodoo maestro. Yes, Shaggy. Let do. It looks thrilling. Yeah, my celebrity viewer quote for the back of the box is aggressively dull. 1 out of 5 stars. The spin kick is pretty nice. I can't pretend to be unhappy about that. Good job, we're in business. Now watch carefully. Alright. That fire is toast. Like, that wasn't magic, dude. You just dumped that stuff on the fire and put it out. Don't complain, it worked, didn't it? Rye could have done that. Rye could have done rat. You said it, Scoob. Now that we've got the idol, let's find the pedestal and dispel Fred. Rescue Fred. Alright, we've got the, ooh, this one's warm. What do you suppose these giant, discs in the floor are? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I mean, it looks like the opening hatch of, like, I don't know, like an underground missile silo or something. Hidden levels. The horrors in Sean. The horror. The worst nightmare that could befall us at this point would be unlocking bonus levels. Adding LP music, obviously. Oh my goodness, I'm undoing the puzzle. There we go. Did I hear bonus levels? Sneak attack. Bonus levels win. PlayStation 2 game was actually lit. Unfortunately I don't have any of the games on the PlayStation 2. And you could be thinking of either one, because there is at least one Scooby Doo game for the PlayStation 1, and I think there are 2 of them for the PlayStation 2. But I don't have any of those. I have a lot of Scooby Doo games, but they're all for handheld. Well, no, that's not true. They're mostly for handheld though. For console, I have the one that we've already played on the N64, and I've got one coming up on the original Xbox. Those are all my console Scooby Doo games though. I don't have a complete collection. It's hard to argue that that's a bad thing. Bonus level, designing the absolute perfect Scooby snack. Well, I mean, we just said a moment ago, right, that Scooby eats anything, so it's hard to design a Scooby snack wrong, right? What is it with evil anyway? It's certainly been more Scooby Don't than Scooby Doo. Sadly, this is probably the best Scooby Doo game that we've played so far. I think with some button remappings that title could go to the one on the Commodore 64 as the best Scooby Doo game, but until I can remap the buttons. This remains the Pyrite standard. What am I playing on? So this is a Game Boy Advance game. We're using a GameCube with the Game Boy player. And I've got an adapter that lets me control with a Nintendo 64 controller into the GameCube because I'm crazy. No, I like the D-pad on the N64 controller for playing Game Boy games. So this is actually a really good way to do it. Yeah, Fool's Gold. That's what I was getting at. There is no gold standard for these games. Fool's Gold is as good as it gets. I was hoping I had the right mineral name. I was thinking if I don't remember correctly what Fool's Gold is called, this isn't going to make any sense to anybody. For the stream, we tend to work pretty much exclusively on original or at least sort of real physical hardware. I will play like virtual console versions or ports of things from time to time. And I have a Commodore 64 Mini, which is basically an emulation box for those games, but I don't, I like the physical feel of the old hardware, so I stick to that primarily. As often as I possibly can, anyway. Mostly emulation. Yeah, I have nothing against emulation. I think emulation is a very important and valuable tool, especially since game preservation has so many problems to begin with. And I mean now, like trying to build a game collection a day would be impossible. I'm really lucky that I got into retro collecting really early on when it was really cheap. But I always say, like, if something if my house burns down, I'm not rebuilding my collection. I'm in a really lucky situation, and I recognize that, and that's but I would in no way argue that that sort of the original hardware is superior in every way and stuff like that. Like, you won't hear those kind of things from me. I prefer to play that way, but that's a personal preference and not something I could defend. And actually, there's a lot of things I miss out on by not doing emulation. Look, the pedestal. Fred. He looks terrible. We better hurry. I'll place the idol on the pedestal. There, got it. Come on, Daphne, work your magic. All right, another epic showdown. I actually had a Commodore 64 and still play C64 games on occasion. What sort of game was the Commodore version? The Scooby Doo on the C64 is it's a sort of a ladder climbing platformer. You could kind of say it's kind of like a multi-screen Donkey Kong, I guess. You gotta you're in a house and you have to find there are a bunch of ladders that are like a maze, and you have to find the way to get to the exit item hidden somewhere in the maze, and you jump over enemies, and you've got you've got one combat move. The only problem with it is that you use up to jump, and that makes things really, really painful. But yeah, it was actually Sparrow the Dragoon bought the C64 for me for the stream, and so the C64 Mini. I had an actual Commodore computer, a C64. I had the computer growing up, but it hasn't. It didn't survive. It didn't survive the ages. I still have the monitor, but I don't have the rest of the computer. I used to use a Nintendo 64 controller for my C64 emulator. It was so good. Wolfman Gaming. That sounds like the way to do it right there. Welcome to the stream. That's so true. N64 games, even Sega games, are getting crazy high now. Oh yeah. Yeah, everything's outrageous, Sean. I got into retro collecting toward the end of the N64's lifespan, I think is when I first getting serious about it. So, I mean, like, NES and Super Nintendo games were barely retro. And people didn't care about them. Like, they're basically throwing them out. You could get stuff real cheap. It was perfect in my opinion. Yeah, I'm looking to get a gamepad to use with my C64. I don't think I'm going to go the N64 controller route myself. I think I want something that's a little bit more traditional shaped. I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. I've tried a couple different options. None of them have worked for me so far. Our master will get away with his plan despite you meddling kids. Blah ha ha ha. Fred, are you okay? I think so. I feel a little funny. What happened? I'm okay, thank you. The writers tried so hard to be funny with the dialogue. Like they tried to put some decent jokes into the dialogue, but the thing is, the rest of the game so annoys me so much that I'm not really willing to I'm not really willing to have a sense of humor about any jokes they try to make. Yeah, man, like you were under a tribal monster spell and that's all you'd say. Me under a spell? That's impossible. We can talk about it later. Now that we have all three idols we need to get that master monster mind and finish this case. If that means going home, I'm with you, Velma. Yeah, me too. You're not in the mood for funnies. I don't want to hear any jokes from this game. Oh, what did that say? Chapter 9. Big, bad, and evil. Monster Mind's lair. Ooh. The Master Monster Mind. Mwaha ha ha. The island is ours for the taking. Those humans don't stand a chance. Back in the day, I actually used a Master System controller on the C64. Yeah. Yeah, I did that a bit too. Defeat Master Monster Mind. Defeat Monster Mind's red shield. Defeat Monster Mind's green shield. Defeat Monster Mind's blue shield. Final level hype. Yeah, I decided like I've basically been worn down by the playing games with the C64 mini joystick. I'm just burnt out with joysticks. I don't want to control the joystick anymore. I want it. I'm using a D-pad from now on. I've got to follow my heart. My heart wants a D-pad. Bad jokes won't break me. I grew up watching the Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon series. I remember seeing episodes of Rocky and Bullwinkle when I was a kid, and I was just like, I don't get this. I just remember thinking the show was very odd. I couldn't really ever comprehend it. Gather 3 idols to take down the red shield. Gather 3 idols to take down the blue shield. No, Itty. No, don't speak it into existence. This game has weakened the shield around my heart, and it's breaking. Wait a moment. What did that say? Oh. Health and stamina. Don't mind if I do. All the way. I've made a critical error. Come on, Fred, save the day. Finish him off. Without losing all your health, preferably. Oh no, we're doomed. I think I was supposed to. I think I was supposed to be attacking those shields. I think I was attacking the wrong thing. I think I misunderstood how this works, and I'm in trouble. Cal says I loved Rocky and Bullwinkle as a kid. Yeah, I did. I didn't get that one as a kid. Does that change this game into an idle type game? I'm not sure that I know what that. Oh, like a like an idler, like a game that plays with your, like a mobile game that plays when it's off, right? Still have a couple C64s. Not too keen on using the OG hardware, though. Those load times. Yeah, when you want to fire up a game on the C64, when you want to fire up a game on the C64 on the original hardware, like, you've got to be sure. You got to be sure that you've picked out the game that you really want to play, because it's going to take you all afternoon to switch if you want to play a different one. I think our chances of finishing this level are basically non-existent. We're gonna have to die, I think. But we won't give up without a fight. Oh, the fight's over. That's how it goes. We'll jump back in. I'm just going to take a moment to have a sip of coffee and recover. I sent one of my Scooby Doo DVDs to someone in the U.S. so he can get it signed for me by Matthew Lillard at FanX Salt Lake City Comic-Con. Right on. You must have quite the collection, you know. It's definitely an investment when it comes to the C64. Could have an Epix fast load card or something like that. Yeah, the C64. So I thought about before I got the Mini, I thought about tracking down an actual C64 computer. I looked into getting one to do because I like to do the OG hardware thing, but just after looking into it, like, those old computers, like, they require a specific level of maintenance and upkeep that I'm not really prepared to perform. So I think I'll just I think for retro PC stuff, I'm just gonna stick. I'm gonna be happy with emulation. The C64, you know, the C64 Mini as a little emulation box, it does well enough to get the job done for those games. And I'll just stick with consoles as my priority. so far as physically collecting. Though, like I say, I don't add a whole lot to the collection these days, you know, because things are so expensive. Most of the collecting, like most of the adding to my collection that I do nowadays, for the past I don't even know how long, has mostly been buying cheap trash games for the stream. padding my numbers of E.T. and Powerpuff Girls and Scooby Doo games. So I remember the Scooby Doo Where Are You cartoon. Matthew Lillard is the current voice actor for Shaggy. It makes sense. All right, one moment. All right. Let's give this another try. Scooby can run? Oh, Scooby can run? I'm on level 9 and I just figured out that Scooby can run without wasting his stamina. I thought you had to use stamina to run. Oh my goodness. We could have been moving through this game so much faster. Everywhere that I've walked slowly, we didn't have to do that. I could have been switching to Scooby to run the whole time. Sorry for the typo. No, that makes sense. You got to get in, you know, for stuff like that. Where there's going to be a demand, it makes sense to get in early and get in quick. Sorry if I'm nerding out. No worries, Shino. No worries. I'm a fan of collecting things. I like to hear what people are into and excited about. You know, even if I'm not, you know, necessarily into the same things. Some of that enthusiasm still rubs off on you, you know? Alright, we're gonna try coming up here and attacking the orbs. This is not going well. Alright, it's becoming more and more clear that I have misunderstood this level in a serious way. If I want to bust out the C64, it would be only be on a rare occasion, because I would be reminded of how long it took to set up and then load a single game that wasn't a cartridge. Frownie, why do you do this to us? I think somewhere along the way, my bloodline fell victim to an ancient curse that compels me to play garbage games to completion. Alright, invert the face cam. Here we go. Sparrow, welcome in. Great to have you here. I used that new version of your song at the start of the stream, Sparrow. First impression is it's an improvement. I did like the version 2 better. But I was kind of listening to it while I was setting stuff up, so I need to give it a couple more listens before I have any before I'm gonna have any sort of fleshed out thoughts. But thank you again for that. And let's put your link here. All right, go about 15 minutes upside down. It's like Carrie's energy balls to Castlevania 64 all over again. That's exactly what just happened to me. So, I don't know. My theory before had been that, and this still may be true, my theory is kind of that these guys are largely pointless. I think that they exist to give us an opportunity to farm items for that battle going on down there. But I can't say for sure. Thinking about doing a DJ set this evening, however work might keep me back and prevent that. I hope you're able to get to it. But I understand that, you know, the work has to come first. Darkness falls across the land. Midnight hour is close at hand. No! I was too slow on the, I was too slow on hitting the button there. Alright, so let's make use of Scooby's run. Yeah, that's from that's like in the I've actually watched Thriller again recently. That's part of the you're right, it's part of the monologue where it's like halfway through where it's the in the graveyard when the zombies are coming out. I haven't seen as much Vincent Price stuff as I would like. Um, but my sister and I were both pretty big fans of the abominable Dr. Phibes. That's probably the thing that I know Vincent Price best for. You have a Vincent Price Funko Pop, right on. I don't think I've come across that particular one before. I have seen Edward Scissorhands. It's been a very long time, though. I don't remember it particularly well. I don't think I've seen it since I was a kid. What was that? That's awesome. Fred's got a super punch ability. I should have been using this the whole time, too. And if you're curious, no, it's not the same as Scooby's Run. It's a completely different button. Vincent Price is the inventor. I didn't remember that. Clobber him, Fred. No, I missed. What? Buddha fingers? No music / game sound? Is that for everybody or or just for Buddha fingers? I usually have the game's audio pretty low. I could turn it up a little bit though. I don't like running the risk of drowning myself out. Hey, Dollar Phil, great to see ya. Welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. Happy to have you here. Curran, good to see you again. Thank you for coming along. How did your stream go? What were you up to? You can use that link there to give Dollar Phil a follow, my friends. If you want to add another retro streamer to your collection, you can't go wrong there. Raiders, if you just come in, well, I'm Frownie. I stream several nights a week. We do primarily retro games over here as well. I like to prioritize very strictly blind first playthroughs of games and brutal challenge runs of some of the more difficult games that I enjoy. And we play really good stuff like Pikmin 2 later tonight, and we play trash like Scooby Doo. I'm kind of partway through a marathon I've been doing of Powerpuff Girls and Scooby Doo licensed games. And when I say we play them, I don't mean that we just sample them. I mean we play them to credits. We're in it for the long haul, and it's a long, agonizing road. But we try to have a very laid back time, so everybody can kind of relax and enjoy themselves while I suffer. Yeah, they've got me all turned upside down tonight. It's one of our channel points rewards. Because you gotta have something to spend them on, right? You did Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle tonight. How was it? I haven't actually played that one. It seems like it could be a decent game, from what I've seen of it. Another sort of like ladder climbing puzzle game, right? Shino says, I may unfollow the toxic streamers I recently followed on Twitch. Probably not a terrible idea. That will sound fine to me watching on PC. Thank you. Thank you for the audio feedback. We finished it. It is really fun. Right on. I think, is that a Game Boy game or a NES game? I don't remember. I think I have one of them in my collection, though, so maybe I'll be able to give that a try myself someday. Stack Cat, great to see you. Kind of a puzzle platformer. Demanding upside down water. I've got a fresh bottle for you, too. I can't open it, I'm not strong enough. He did the NES version. My game selections are toxic. I do sometimes feel like I've been mildly poisoned after I play a game. Okay, hey, we defeated the Red Shield. You think that will defeat me? I am invincible. Okay, maybe not that invincible. That's the funniest thing the game has said. What do you know? It made me laugh. This looks amazing, by the way. It's probably a lot better if you don't have to play it. No, I'm gonna let you down there, Buddha Fingers. I don't have any any of those games. Have you found any notable bad games that you actually like? I would say I like E.T. and the Cosmic Garden. It's a pretty bad game, but it was just interesting enough. And it gave me one, like, really, like, kind of exciting moment of discovery when I figured out how the game works, like, 3/4 of the way in. So I had fun with that. I cannot recommend playing it. It's an awful game. It's hard to think. I think that there's quite a list of games that people think are kind of terrible that I enjoy, but I always have trouble thinking of what they are on the fly. My go-to prime example that I can always give is Castlevania 64. I love Castlevania 64. It's one of my all-time favorites. And that game gets no respect. For me, Jekyll and Hyde wasn't bad. I haven't played that one yet. You know, I like Zelda 2 better than Zelda 1. People don't really like Zelda 2 very much. I don't think Castlevania 2 is all that bad. Friday the 13th gets a lot of trash talk, but I've always loved it. I haven't played that one either. I've got a lot of catching up to do with you, Dollar Phil. When it comes to the NES, I'm way behind you. I've played 4 Scooby Doo games so far, I think. And this is the best of the ones that I've played. So you can draw some conclusions about the other ones based on that information, I think. How do you feel about Super Mario Bros. 2? I love Super Mario Bros. 2. I don't love Fred getting exploded by a monster. Checkpoint! Never mind, everything's fine. We got a checkpoint. There's nothing to worry about ever again. The game's gonna beat itself now. We just have to sit here and wait. Super Mario Brothers 2, that might be that could be my second favorite side-scrolling Mario game. I don't know, it's hard to rank them. I think Mario 3 is my favorite, but and I like a lot about Mario World. I don't really like the art style of Mario World as much, though. I like the way the 8-bit games looked better. But that's kind of true with most things. I tend to prefer an 8-bit aesthetic to a 16-bit one. Well, those are some useful ghosts. I'm glad I met them. We're on chapter 9 of this game. We've been playing it for about probably 10 hours. I've been playing it all week. And can Shaggy run? I just found out tonight that I can run. I've been walking around at this pace. I've been walking around at this pace the whole game. And I just figured out about half an hour ago that some of my characters can run. What are you doing here? Do you know how we can defeat the Master Monster Mind? You've come to the right place. There are 3 pedestals, one for each idol. Once placed on its pedestal, the idol will destroy one of his shields. Like, hey man, that sounds complicated. No problem, guys. Let's get going. Here's what we need to do. Here's the winning strategy. You run up to the enemy as Shaggy, and then you pulverize him as Fred. Not really a great strategy. Okay, we're gonna take Daphne and heal. I wish I could bring myself to switch characters as often as I probably should, but it's just It's so much of a hassle going into this menu all the time. I have to go into the menu all the time for health items as it is. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to abandon combat altogether and just run more. I do want to look at the map again, though. Frownie and friends, time for me to head to bed, Zinshan says. Good luck with Scooby Doo. Thank you for the good luck wishes, Zinshan. Hopefully I'll be able to achieve a victory for us and free us from this game. We clearly have quite a ways to go, though. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to fight the enemies that don't have projectiles. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and get them stuck on the scenery and fight them safely. Then we can get their items. If I see a projectile, I'm running. Like this enemy. That enemy has projectiles. Time to run. Not only does he have projectiles, but he's got a friend. I'm faced the wrong direction. Why? No. If I ever see another video game menu after this one, after this game, I'm gonna scream. I almost died right there. Nobody's dropping any health. That's it. I'm out of health items. We're gonna basically end up soft-locked in this game. I think that's what's coming. Because if it saves after we've collected and used all the health items, there's no way to restart the level. The game is going to autosave us into an unwinnable situation if I'm not extremely careful from every moment here on out. And you know, I don't have a very good track record for extreme caution. starting to get very worried. I accidentally skipped some dialogue, too. The enemies despawned, but their projectiles didn't. Look at my health bar. Oh, thank goodness, a ghost. Come on, give me more ghosts. Excuse me, I asked for more ghosts, please. This game hates me. What was that? What was that weird slide that was going on there for a moment? Okay, I think there are some ghosts. Back toward the entrance. Where am I? Okay. No, where'd he come from? I went to the pause menu, and then when I came out of the menu, an enemy had spawned. What a nasty surprise. Hurry up and get back to work. Wait a moment. Oh. I thought I saw a typo there, but that was just in my imagination. Aren't there some ghosts back here? Okay. Red ghost is health. I didn't know the white ghost was stamina. I wish I'd handled that differently. More ghosts? Nope. Okay, we'll use Shaggy first. My ancestors are right. These guys are tough to beat. Hopefully I just won't have to go that way. Wait a moment. Nice red ghosts. Who needs health? Everybody. Shaggy first. Daphne. I don't actually need another red ghost. Video games are stressful. I do not recommend this hobby. Every time I see a piece of junk like this rising out of the ground, I'm so hopeful. Oh, could it be the pedestal, please? Yeah, for the pedestal, we've got to go all the way back up into the center. This game is a maximum time waster. The most valuable weapon in this game's arsenal is the player's impatience. Though, as long as I'm patient, it can't hurt me here. Ah, my defenses are down. I may have underestimated those mewling humans. Your luck has run out. Okay, you were lucky that time, but next time... All of my, all of you fans of the Velma sneak walk out there, I mean, you can't accuse me of not giving you your money's worth. She certainly has been sneaking an awful lot, and there's no end in sight. The end of this chapter, by the way, is the end of our time with this game for tonight. If there is a chapter 10, which I fully believe there could be, because you can get yourself soft locked here. You can use up your health items, get auto saved, and just be stuck. So there could be a chapter 10. I don't actually think there's a chapter 10, but I think there could be one. If there is, we're not doing it tonight. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there now. Chapter 9 is the last chapter we're doing in this game tonight. I must Scooby daddle out early tonight, Buddhafinger says. It's been a pleasure having you here. You will be missed, my friend, but I hope that you have a good rest of your night and that your boat ride goes well. You know, nice weather and calm waters. Have a good time, my friend. Thank you for the good luck wishes. A 10th level just to cause me to rage. Yeah. No, I got you, Mercenary Cobra. I thought that's what you meant. I might have worded it wrong, but that's what I interpreted you to mean. Oh no, we're gonna keep going. We've got another game to play. We've got Pikmin 2 to play. Just sometimes, you know, when I'm having a time like this, sometimes I just gotta put my foot down, you know, and say I can only have so much more fun tonight. That's right, we're gonna stand over here and cheese this guy. For as long as we can, at least. Oh no, he's coming at me. Operation Cheese is a failure. Victory. Master Monster Mind, I would have ruled this puny island, and eventually the world, if it hadn't been for you meddling kids. That's right, turn him to smoke and ash. Get him out of here. Chapter 10, The Curse, the Case of the Stolen Credits page. Oh, we did it. According to my calculations, the Master Monster Mind is gone forever. Whew, that's a relief. You said it, Daphne. So, like, can we get out of here now? Yeah, let's go. Oh no, escape sequence, Metroid-style countdown. Alright, you two, let's go home. Yippee! Yippee! My dead ancestors can finally rest in peace. Those nasty monsters are gone. And I'm stopping construction of the ride on their burial site. The Voodoo Maestro and I have found an alternate site that will work out just as well. We're just glad everyone's safe. I couldn't have done it without you, Fred, Velma, Daphne. We were happy to help Mr. Mondavarius. And how could I forget Shaggy and Scooby Doo? Where are Scooby and Shaggy? That's no mystery. They're investigating the all-you-can-eat Polynesian buffet. Glorious food. More glorious food. That's, for a buffet, it sure doesn't have a lot of the diversity of options. Hey Scoob, don't forget to try the groovy fried pineapple bacon surprise. Okay. Hey, you stole my fried pineapple bacon surprise. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. We're released. We made it to the credits. The game is over. I suppose I shouldn't spoil it for the people who haven't seen the live-action Scooby-Doo movie, but I do remember how it ends, and this had nothing to do with the ending of that movie. You're safe, GG. Thank you for the trophies. Thank you for the GG and the victory. I love a good victory cry. Thank you, my friends. Ah, what a sweet credit roll. I don't recommend playing this game unless you have a tremendously high tolerance for boredom. I don't know how so many of you managed to stick with me for this playthrough, but believe me, I'm really happy you did. I do not envy all of the poor people out there who have played this game by themselves. I guess I do envy their strength and resolve, their perseverance. But I don't envy them the experience. Nice work on the survival. Now, like the spirits, you can rest in peace. I can rest momentarily. My blood pressure is going to skyrocket once again in a few minutes when we're playing Pikmin. And I'm losing all of my flowery friends. Thank you for those GGs, Boat Ladder. This is a crazy long credit roll for this game. I do not believe this many people worked on this game. This must be this must include a lot of the movie credits. I don't believe that 98% of the people listed here had anything to do with the production of this game. If this many people had been involved with making this game, surely someone would have had the good sense to sabotage the project and prevent it from ever coming out. It's statistically impossible that they were all this evil. Kickstart backers. Maybe that's why it required so many people. Oh, they're all security to prevent people from stopping the production of the game. They kept hiring new people to finish it, but everyone kept sabotaging. All of the makers of the game have an individual list of people they're giving their special thanks to. And I think someone gave a special thanks to Socrates and spelled it wrong. Look at the bright side, no Scrappy Doo. I don't understand. Like, that's one thing. It's very odd to me, the production decision that seems to, like, always be made around, like kids media like that. Like, it just, the idea of like we need to add a character that's a kid so the kids have someone to relate to. And it's like, did anyone watch Scooby Doo as a kid and they hated the show, and then when Scrappy was introduced, they're like, oh, finally a character for me. I identify with Scrappy Doo. Like, the show was garbage. Now I can finally watch it because Scrappy Doo exists. Like, it's sort of like the same thing with like when they add Robin into Batman. It's like, well, give Batman a sidekick that's a kid so the kids can imagine that they're Batman's sidekick and going on adventures with him. And I don't understand the logic of that, because when I was a kid, I never fantasized about being Robin and hanging out with Batman. I fantasized about being Batman. I didn't need a kid character there beside him. All adding Robin to Batman did for me as a kid was make Batman less cool. I don't get it. And it's just so weird, because I've never heard anyone who was the opposite of that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. But, and then I just have to think, the people who make children's media, were they ever kids? How did they not understand this principle? Kids watch Batman not because they want to hang out with Batman, but because they want to be Batman. If you're not going to rest, I'll take a nap for work tomorrow. Night all. Thanks for the show. No, I'm not gonna rest. I've gotta let all the credits play out. Actually, I think the credits are repeating. I was just letting the credits play out to the end, but I think they're on loop. But yeah, enjoy your nap. Sleep well, Mercenary Cobra. I appreciate you being here and keeping us company. It's been great to have you here, and I hope that you get well rested and have a nice, productive but stress-free day at work. They certainly are. I just saw a repeat. Well, maybe this is the final challenge, though. We have to sit through 9 loops of the credits to get to the true ending. I don't want to back out too soon. Did you notice Strong Bad is in the credits? I did. I know that's a cartoon character, but I don't know anything else about it. Well, here we go. The end. Thanks for playing. See, there you go. What are all those credits about? Here you go. Here are the 5 villains responsible for making this game. They made that the end screen go away so quickly. They didn't want us to get a good look at them. They were embarrassed. They were contractually obligated to show their faces, and they said, okay, but we're going to do it for as briefly as possible. All right, my friends, it's been fun. The game hasn't been fun, but it's been fun. It's been fun spending time with you. So thank you for enduring this game with me. I say that a lot, don't I? Thank you for enduring this game. But we're going to take a BRB. I'm going to sneak away for a moment, stretch my legs, give you another chance to listen to Sparrow's latest song that he's put together for us. And in a couple minutes, we'll be back, and we'll play some more Pikmin 2. We'll see if we can get some treasures. Probably won't accomplish, completing any of the caves, but we're gonna try our best, and we're gonna at least, hopefully walk away with a handful of treasures tonight. So yeah, more stream to come. Just stick around. I'll see you again in a few minutes, my friends.